Okay, so we're going to do a problem of finding the second derivative implicitly, and it's exactly what we did last week, except we're just doing it again. Okay, so my example is going to be x squared plus y squared equals 25, and the way they write this is we want to find d squared y over dx squared, and so it's because we're doing it with respect to x, just like we always do, and we're going to do it just like we did last week. When we do x the same, but when we're doing it of a y, we have to put that dy dx or y prime. It does not matter which one, and that's how we have to solve these. So if I'm taking the derivative, we're going to say 2x, because that's the derivative, plus 2y. But because I did it with y, I'm going to put a y prime. Remember, y prime is the same thing as dy over dx. And when you get to college, they may use that terminology. It does not matter. And the derivative of 25 is 0. Okay, so what can we do from here? We need to get our derivative by itself. And so I'm going to say 2y prime equals negative 2x. I'm just solving for it. And so I'm going to say y prime equals negative 2x over 2y. And so we actually get y prime equals negative x over y. So we have the first derivative. What do we do now? Well, we could say y double prime equals, because we are, if you did this, the derivative of y prime would just be 1. And so we can just say y prime because we're going to the second one. Now that we have it isolated, that is a legal move. And so you see this thing right here, and we're taking the derivative of a fraction. And so we are going to do the quotient rule. Remember, if you wanted to swing this to the top, you could do the product rule, but let's just do quotient. So we're going to say all of this over y squared. So then we say y times the derivative of the top is going to be negative 1 minus all of it, like my big brackets. And we say the top, which is what, negative x, times the derivative of the bottom, which is 1. And then we do have to take y prime. Why did we have to do that? Why did we have to write that y prime? Well, because it is still with respect when we're taking it of the y. And so we do have to sub that in, but that's okay. So let's just keep simplifying it because we already have what we ultimately want by itself. So we get y double prime equals negative y minus plus xy prime all over y squared. And the kicker right here is that, guess what? We know what y prime is. It is this. And so we can sub in. And so we say y double prime equals negative y plus x over 1 times negative x over y all over y. And I'm going to stop my video right here because I'm running out of room and this thing is about to start wiggling on me. So I'm just going to take a snap, a picture to go along with this video of the bottom right here. I just don't want it to wiggle on me, okay?